right, welcome to 23 Degrees Sideways. We're driving again. Low light again. Man, the sunlight gets short early this year. I don't know. A little bit of bumpiness here. So Joe Biden is being portrayed as saying that he's not willing to go after Donald Trump's family because it's crass. Okay, so the basic question here is from a progressive reporter, because once again, one of the things you got to understand is that we're dealing with almost exclusively a concept of activist reporting. Okay, this isn't journalism as journalism. This is journalism as politics. Journalism designed to influence people's votes and opinions. Okay, so what's the deal with that? Why do I care about that? Well, in this case, Joe Biden was not asked why he's not going after Donald Trump's family for holding money for him, for engineering foreign bribes, for engineering foreign influence deals. Okay, this is what the reporter says is, you know, a lot of people suspect that Donald Trump's children have profited from his office in business dealings. Now, this is a fairly common refrain. You know, it's not like no one has ever gone after the Trump family. They've been going after the Trump family politically since 2016. They were accusing them of profiting off of the office before he was in office, right? Sorry about that. That probably made you seasick. So it's not like there's no attention here. The reason that this is a very important question is that the question is not being asked honestly or fairly. It's not a question of why aren't people going after Trump's family, because people are constantly going after Trump's family. I have watched Trump's children be attacked for being on the boards of non-profit organizations. I have watched Trump's family, wife, daughters, being attacked for non-profit charity advocacy. Okay? That's pretty bad. That's pretty brutal. All right. I have watched Barron Trump, who's not even a teenager yet, get attacked for existing. And that's really bad. So it's not like no one's doing these attacks. The question is, why is Joe Biden not doing it? And the answer is, there's nothing there. There's nothing Joe Biden can do. There's no laptop full of emails. There's no notes from a counselor about inappropriate behavior around minors. There's no evidence corroborated evidence, claims from business partners that one of Trump's children, pick one, Don Jr., is setting up meetings with foreign governments to accept bribes in Trump's name and hold them for when he's out of office. Like, it's not the same thing. It's not the same question. The fact that the question is being asked, the fact that the question is being discussed as an honest question is a problem. And Fox News is reporting on this without questioning the question, which is, of course, I mean, it's Fox News. You know, I don't like Fox News. They're basic corporate media. I'm not like a fan. A lot of people seem to think that because I bash on corporate mainstream media that I listen to Fox News, or that I appreciate Fox News, or that I love Fox News, and none of that is true. That's not how Fox News does nothing for me. But Fox should have the integrity to question the question. Okay? The question being asked of Biden, why aren't you attacking Donald Trump's children, it's not, it paints a picture of Hunter Biden being nothing more than a common businessman. And that's not what we're investigating. That's not what the accusations are. That's not what the scandal is about. It's not about, oh, my last name's Biden, so I got a contract and I made some money and here's my tax records. No, it's my last name's Biden, my father's the vice president, you work for a foreign adversarial government in their intelligence agency, and I'm gonna get you influence in the White House. Big, huge, motherfucking difference. How do you not get that? And you know, it's not something that I actually expect Democrats to understand. I don't, okay? And I don't mean to belittle you if you're a Democrat and you're listening to this, but my opinion of Democrats is that they basically don't understand business, like, at all. Okay, you guys will talk about Donald Trump having billions of dollars in debt, and you can't explain to me what the equity ratio is. You don't know what the equity ratio is. You don't know what equity is. You don't understand the difference between a business having debt and a personal individual having debt. You literally don't have enough knowledge of business economics, basic personal economics, to have an intelligent discussion about Donald Trump's finances, you know. And if you do have the knowledge, you're refusing to allow it into the conversation for partisan purposes. So I can't expect you to understand the difference between Hunter Biden essentially using bribes, accepting bribes from foreign governments, and the idea that, I don't know, Don Jr., for whatever reason, got a contract or got a payment that he wouldn't have otherwise got because his father got elected. You know, this is like James Biden getting put on the board of directors for the company that built the cages, the prisons, for Customs and Border Patrol and FEMA. You know, maybe it wasn't because his last name was Biden that he got that position on the board. Maybe it was. Was the contract awarded fairly? That's all I actually care about with that one. Was the contract awarded fairly? And it's really funny to me, in a sense, because, you know, it's meme worthy. You know, Donald Trump goes on the debate stage and says, "Who built the cages, Joe?" And, well, it was Joe Biden's brother who literally built the cages. And that's just fucking hilarious, okay? I mean, you can't help but laugh at that level of synchronicity in the humor, you know? So I'm not trying to say anything super bad about James Biden right now. In that regard, there's other issues where it looks like, you know, the whole bribery and influence thing is a family business. So that's a problem. That is a potential problem. But at the same time, you know, the awarding of a government contract to a family that's involved in government, or to a company where part of the government family is on the board. I mean, that's maybe not. You know, people do associate. There is the degrees of Kevin Bacon kind of thing going on here. I don't know. I do know that the question, why don't you go after Trump's children, is a distractor, a fake question. It is. I don't usually say this, but that is fake news. That is what fake news is. That's all. Stay sideways. Have a good one.